fighting for. I will give you everything and more.
Hello, hello. It's Empress Shay coming at you. Today, we are going to be we're actually looking at the energy, right? Okay. And I want to share with you guys one of my favorite deck of cards. So it's one of the ones I started out with, the Angel Tarot. It's a really good deck of cards. Very, very intuitive, very strong energy from these cards. So I would like to share that with you today, as well as we're going to take a look and see what the energy is doing. How about that? So let's dig in. Okay. I hope everyone is doing great today. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit with the angel cards and spirit. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for enlightening me. Thank you so much. Thank you, Spirit. We're looking for the energy for the collective today. I'm so excited. Amen. Amen. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this energy. Thank you for the collective. And yes, sir. Yes. Yes. Got it. Gotcha. Woo! Ace of Swords. Victory. Ooh, the Hermit energy. Just left that energy. That's the Virgo energy. Thank you, Spirit. And the Fool. Okay. Fool is back in third position. Alrighty. And underneath we have the King of Swords. Again, oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. The mighty King. All right. King of Swords underneath, and we have the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, and the Fool. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and this is a powerful pattern. The spirit is ringing a bell that won't stop until you guys hear it, truly hear this, because this Ace of Swords, I've pulled this 3 times in the last 10 days for the collective. That's not just clarity, it's divine mandate. And the Ten of Swords, I pulled that twice in the last 10 days. So we're not just talking about insight, we're talking about embodied wisdom, leadership, and truth in action. The Ace of Swords is a divine download, the piercing insight, the aha moment. The aha moment. Some of you guys are going to have some aha moments, or you may have already had it. If you get your energy early, like I do, you may have already had that aha moment where you're like, oh yeah, I see. Aha. But when it's showing up, it's not just about receiving truth, it's about wielding it. It's about wielding it, truth, like a sword. Like you wield the sword. It's like wielding the truth like a sword. It's the one who carries it with discernment, strategy. I believe in strategic. I believe in strategic movement. I believe in contemplation and sitting down, thinking about what it is that you're doing, and then coming up with a plan. Yeah, and just wielding that sword. The King of Swords is the one who carries the discernment. Wow. So with he's carrying this discernment and it's strategic. And with integrity. Remember what I said about that King of Swords? The king, the king's king, a man of vision and of power, very, very strong. And by it being underneath today's energy, it's a call to rise to mental mastery, cutting through illusion and setting boundaries and making wise decisions. That's what that King of Swords is about underneath. It's a mastery of your thoughts, taking control of your thoughts and using discernment. And in order to use discernment, we have to be able to get along with ourselves, spend time with ourselves in meditation, cut clear, cut through the fog, you know, cut through distractions and rise into intellectual sovereignty. That's what this is about. That's what it's about. Showing up, setting boundaries with clarity and compassion, speaking truth when it's uncomfortable. Oh man, you know what that's like? Speaking truth even when it's uncomfortable. If it's the truth, it's the truth. The truth doesn't hurt anybody. It might sting, but when you really think about it, and when a person really hears the truth, they are able to see that, hey, it's not hurting. It's real. That's the truth. That is the truth. The Ace of Swords also is like new ideas and new conflict. It could be for surgery, it's cutting. So it could be for a surgery that's coming up, something that's happening in your life. It is also is for mental clarity. So keep that in mind. Mental clarity is one of the mental mastery. Mental mastery is medicine. It is because once you it's healing. One thing that I did learn my throughout my awakening is to cut through the fog, cut through distractions. Oh my gosh, so many distractions in this world today. Oh my goodness, you guys know so many. And it is really important to be able to cut through that stuff. Shut out the noise, you know, close it out, shut it out. That means getting along with yourself. That means really, really introspect, taking that time. All of this energy has been from that eclipse, and it's also coming through that autumn equinox. It is because this is a time to sit still and get with yourself and know what's going on. Not making decisions based on fear, but wisdom. And that's going to mean cutting through the fog, cutting through those distractions, and using your intellect. Now, the hermit and the fool is it's really it's time is the time for a journey. It's the fool. It, the fool. If you look at the fool is stepping out on faith. Stepping out on faith when packed very lightly, didn't take much with him. The fool is in the tarot is called the soul's journey. The fool is fresh hope. The fool is taking chances, like I said, stepping out on faith, taking a new path, an adventure, new beginnings. This is all ecliptic energy because after those endings, you got some new beginnings, right? So that's all energy from that eclipse. Yes, amen. And so, oh my goodness, this hermit. The hermit brings in the truth as well, but the truth in solitude, the truth in being alone, taking some time. This is a very rich spread, very rich, very energetic, and also very settling and peaceful as well. The hermit is taking some time just to be alone, just to think about things, just to make sure that you understand where you're moving, what's happening. And I love that the planetary alignments are like we got the sun entering into Libra, the autumn equinox ushered that Libra air energy in, and it balanced justice and relational truth. So this shift mirrors the Ace of Swords. This shift, the sun entering Libra and balancing justice and relational truth, that that's the Ace of Swords, clarity in partnerships, in diplomacy, and the courage to name what's out of alignment. The courage to say, to speak up, to say, to tell the truth, and not telling the truth just to hurt someone's feeling. Like, I hate when people are like, well, not to hurt your feelings, but blah, blah, blah. No, not reckless, but telling the truth in love. Being able to tell the truth in love. It's also a cosmic reset, of course, because we just came into the energy of Libra, the sun entering into Libra. So that's cosmic reset, and it relates to negotiate and harmonizing that balance, that Libra balance, that harmony that Libra balance gives you. And then we have the Pisces lunar eclipse that's uh, that's coming on September 26th. And this is an emotional undercurrent. Pisces dissolves, releases, and dreams. The eclipse brings endings, spiritual clarity. And with that Pisces lunar eclipse on the 26th, uh, also looking at the quiet reflection, the hermit energy is bringing that quiet reflection from that Pisces lunar eclipse energy on the 26th. Um, Soul level healing and surrender. The fool's leap may come after this release. And then we have that those retrogrades. So we got Saturn in retrograde, Chiron in retrograde, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. And these retrogrades deepen the introspective tone. Saturn in Pisces acts for compassionate responsibility. Chiron retrograde in Aries stirs wounds around identity and courage. Uranus retrograde in Gemini challenges how we innovate and communicate. These energies echo the hermit's call to pause, reflect, and realign before stepping into leadership. Pause, reflect, and realign before stepping into leadership. We've seen that a lot, that pause, reflect, and realign, that stopping to think about things, to meditate, to journal, to realign, to really think about your direction and then step and then take that leap of faith, that step into leadership. And this, it really supports, all of this really supports that this Ace of Swords and King of Swords continuing to come up in the spreads. The Ace of Swords is amplified by Mercury, Sun, and Libra. The truth in relationship is non negotiable. Truth. Libra is really seventh house energy. It's a relationship energy. It demands fairness. The Pisces eclipse clears the emotional fog. So all of this interplays with one another. Leadership through wisdom is that King of Swords. That leadership that we need to navigate this cosmic terrain. That leadership that we need to see where we're going. We have to take leadership and ownership of our lives. And then the fool's leap. We've had this one on the underneath. We've had the fool on the underneath, and that's the soul's journey. In tarot, the fool is the soul's journey through life. So the eclipse clears the space for new beginnings. And absolutely. So thank you for being with me today. And I just want to say a good affirmation for this spread, for this powerful, energetic spread, is I receive the truth. I reflect with wisdom. I act with clarity. And I lead with integrity. I receive the truth. I reflect with wisdom. I act with clarity. And I lead with integrity. And thank you so much for being with me. Make sure you like and subscribe. And you have a wonderful, wonderful day.